and share our mute.
Yeah.
Oh, Natalia! Hi, hi.
Hi, Natalia. What are you doing there?
Yeah, I'm sure I will start our slide.
Oh, good.
Slideshow.
We can take the first one. So, welcome to our webinar in Relationship for Better 2021. We would like to introduce ourselves. I'm Jack Makani, and I'm a Danish person, born during the big war back in time. I'm a master trainer and founder of Akasha system.
And I want to add something.
What have you got in mind?
Oh, everybody knows what is written here, but I also want to add that this person is very romantic, tender, supportive, the best husband in the world.
I think you have trained that.
This is truth.
All right. So we are married, Svetlana and I. We have been married for 2 years now, and maybe you will say a few words about yourself. Or otherwise, I can say that you are a you are the feminine part of this relationship for sure.
Yeah, obviously.
You are my light. Yeah.
Okay, so today we have very special webinar, and my role is usually I translate it to Russian, but when it's just in English, I mostly do technical part and some kind of support. So we'll see how it will be now.
Exactly. We simply see how it will develop.
Yeah.
And that picture, well, that's from the big island of Hawaii. I can recognize that. This is our marriage taking place on the Hawaiian Islands
during training.
During training, that's true. Exactly. 2019. Well, this is part of this masterclass here is part of a project launched by Akasha Coaching Alliance. It's called Global Awakening, and in the end of this presentation, we have a presentation also of a number of other speakers who will come in the first couple of months of 2021. We have basically used ourselves and how we have lived together for the last 2 years as a kind of modeling ourselves. And the reason we did that is I have been married before.
Me too.
You have been married before. Me too is a very dangerous word to say.
No. It's not this meaning.
Oh, okay. And when we establish a new marriage, a new relationship, we bring also into our new relationship a lot of experiences from old marriages, old relationships. And we were totally aware of that when we started this relationship, and have been very, very much paid attention to that. And we would like to give some examples how to avoid the worst traps, actually. How to avoid the worst traps and what we can do ourselves. It's difficult. It's not really difficult at all.
Can I add something?
Yeah, please do. Please do.
For me, it was like I left previous relationship very long time ago. So for me, it was like changing from be alone and decide everything myself to be together with a strong man
Oh my God.
Not dissolving this relationship and not fight with this strong man. So it was kind of, I need to find very special balance. And also our relationship looked like not so long relationship, but these 2 years we was practically 24/7 all the time together.
Absolutely.
We work together, we travel together, we do everything together. So it's kind of long 2 years.
Yeah.
2.5 almost.
Very, very true. Very true.
Yeah.
So
next.
Yeah, let's move to the next one. And let us start with this, because what binds us together, what attracts us, that is the love. So I would like you also to put yourself into a state of love when we are here starting up discussing relationships. So if you will allow me, we will.
Music.
Yes, please. We will guide this special small meditation from the beginning of this relationship. I can say that the whole thing is going to last around 1 hour. So we will present some ideas to how to have it work, and we will do a special exercise with the codependence.
And I want to ask you, please, if you hear music and hear Jack, please put plus in chat.
Yeah, I'm talking from time to time. Absolutely. Also, if you can hear.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. We're happy. If you would please either sit down or lie down, whatever you choose, and scan your body. Start with the feet. I think would be best. Start with the feet and scan the legs for any kind of tension. Move through the whole body all the way, and give especially attention to any kind of tension or blockages or whatever, and create some relaxation. Create some relaxation. Attention to relax. That's right. Have the music flow through your body and loosen up for flow. That's wonderful. And if you find you are ready, you can move your attention to the heart center, the heart chakra, the heart center. Our center for love. And explore having your attention inside the heart center. And from this heart center, you can move further, deeper into the heart behind the heart, the deeper love. And whenever you move into that special place, the deeper love, the heart behind the heart, you will associate into this deeper love. And you can even allow yourself to become one with pure love. Have that pure love flow inside you, pass inside you. And have the love flow into each and every part of you. each and every cell of you. Have love flow even among the molecules and further into the atoms. And pure, deep love flow even in between the atoms until you are pure love. And pure, deep love is you. And take a little time to enjoy that state of pure love. That's right. And just enjoy to be inside that pure love. Gradually, when you feel you are ready for that, you can have your attention return to daily consciousness and take the time you need to gradually come out of this state of pure love. You can make an anchor before you really move out. An anchor to the state of love. An anchor that you can touch, you can release at any time, and be sure that whenever you release that anchor, you are totally connected to pure love. Take the time you need to gradually come back when you're ready. Just take the time and start to move the body and take yourself gradually out. Maybe stretch the arms. Yeah. How's that? It's a beautiful state. Wonderful to live as often as possible with that state.
Agree.
Yeah. And notice how, if you pay attention, it becomes better and better and better, more and more often. So,
Next.
yeah, let's see the next one. Those are the based on our experience, some ideas, some ways for an even better relationship. And the interesting thing is that it's purely small things, small and still very important small things.
Yeah, and we do kind of modeling of ourselves to find these small things. We have bigger list, but we decide to
cut it down.
To cut it down for few.
Yeah. First, number one, cut attachment to previous relationships. That is very, very important. That's for sure. We know from spiritual teaching, energy flows, energy exists in between us. We know that some kind of energetic attachment, it exists when we have been angry at someone or sad over something. Or, so, you know, the big emotions. They also create a kind of energetic attachment to people. I can remember a shaman back in time who said to me, said to the class, that be aware that you bind people to yourself with your hate. And it's true. We really want to get free, and we bind people even stronger to ourselves with our strong emotions. So people, we have had different kind of strong emotions, so and we have not really cleaned that up. It has a tendency to stay, to maintain itself, you know, and bringing that into a new relationship that should be based on love is really a disaster. What do you say?
Yeah, I can say that if it's very helpful with even preparation for new relationship. I already told that I was divorced a long time ago, and then I try to clean myself from this attachment to this man. Now we have good relationship, very neutral, and I remember that I know very well that I cut all this energetic connection in the moment when I met him suddenly in shop, and when he say me hello, I first few seconds think, who is it? So this kind of neutral relationship, I think, is the best. No hate, no something like previous residue of previous love, just clean, neutral.
Yeah, that's for sure. And that can be done even inside the relationship. We do that from time to time. I mean, we can have a little disargument for some reasons, and in the end of that day or the next day, we sit in front of each other and do this Hooponopono technique that we will describe more closely a little later. Do that emotional exercise to be able to cut the negative connections that has been created maybe a day or two before, so that we can and you can say, why should we cut the connection? Because, let me say, because negative connections, they are really not supportive at all. So if we cut the negative connections and negative energetic connections, then we are free to create new connections based on love. And I can say that I feel myself so freshed up and full of love to Svetlana when I had done that exercise together with her. So cut attachment to previous relationship, and inside your relationship to maintain love in between you, cut attachment, negative attachment. It can be so supportive, and it can be such a mistake to forget about it. Yeah, this was a lot of, yeah, we can go on. Number 2, acknowledge often. What does that mean? We get what we focus on. We can focus on all the good things that our relationship, our partner possess, or we can focus on the negative things. and we will get it. Some of us have specialized to focus on the negative thing. Some of us are more specialized on the positive thing. And what I try is to focus as much as possible on the beautiful feminine energy I find with my Russian wife, as much as possible. So I take an opportunity as often as I can, and I can do it more or less sometimes all the day, to acknowledge what I see, what I feel, how she responds, just to in the intention to create a habit of acknowledgement. It took a little time in the beginning, but I think I have become pretty good to create this habit of acknowledgement.
Yeah, I learned it from Jack. In my family was like, it's common forward to say all the time thank you. I had more habit to say thank you to in other people, not very close people. But from Jack, I learned to say thank you and acknowledge very, very small thing in our relationship. And I am so happy with this. It's really part of game.
It's really
happy game.
It makes a good happy game. Yeah. It really does. And it's such a small thing. Spatial rituals.
This is we already show a picture of one of our special rituals, and Leila was there. She's with us.
Leila was present, that's for sure. Yes, absolutely. So we have made some kind of funny things out of it. We have been married 5 or 6 times now. So we take, whenever we have a really good opportunity, we remarry. We remarry. Just to have this ritual take place again. We did it on Hawaii. We have done it on the top of Troodos Mountains. We have been standing with one leg in Russia and one leg in Lithuania. And to do that, we will, some of you know Lithuania enough to know that, okay, it must have been the border outside, what's it?
Nida.
Nida, exactly, Nida.
Kurskaya Kasa.
That's right. To make a marriage there. And what more have we done?
Some of them was very spontaneous, like that one, or in Troodos Mountains, and we was in one small restaurant and celebrated with soup near fireplace.
Yeah.
In Hawaii, it was kind of prepared. Little bit.
Spontaneous, very small things can make all the difference.
Yeah, and it was very nice to do it near Heart Lake, near Mount Shasta.
In Mount Shasta, we had this special marriage at Heart Lake. Yeah.
How don't be married near Heart Lake? We can't miss this opportunity, of course.
Of course not. So basically what we are talking about when we say marriage, that is giving a strong promise, giving a very, very strong promise to each other.
And also we have small rituals.
Yep.
Very small. Like during our morning akasha, we take heart symbol, love symbol. Yeah.
That's true.
And
of course, it's a very small thing.
Yeah. Each other.
Yeah. Very small thing, and that can make all the difference for two people who want to work actively with their relationship. And honestly, you know that already. Never mind if you are in a relationship right now, or if you are not in a relationship at the moment, on your way to some. We need to work active with a relationship and be creative. Small creative things that make all the Did we mention the ice cream lunch?
Not yet.
Okay.
It will be here.
Okay, we go to that. Recall happy moments. Recall happy moment. That's another recommendation we really would like to suggest to you, because in a marriage, in a relationship, there are good moments and there are not quite so good moments. And if you work active with the relationship, the number of good moments will be majority.
Yeah, and we can anchor it, if you say in NLP terms.
Sure. So if something comes up, very negative things come up, then one of the parties, in this case one of us, start to talk about recall a very, very wonderful event. Like, for instance, this event we had where maybe you should tell it.
Morning meeting sunrise in the beach.
Yeah,
for example.
Morning meeting sunrise on the beach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I feel really happy, I like to show it, and I like kind of jump and say
jump
happy,
up and
happy,
down.
happy.
Yeah. Jump up and down, you know, happy, 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 happy. I mean, of course, it's a little foolish, maybe.
Childish.
Maybe a little childish, but you know, small things, small happy things can make all the difference. I would like to tell the story about ice cream lunch.
It's next, number 5.
Really?
Yes.
Let's take that.
Yeah.
Okay. We have one thing we call "don't fight for the right." That's our away from. What do we mean with that? You know, sometimes couples can, or maybe both of them, maybe one of them, can fight because they are so convinced that they are right in a disagreement, that they can keep on proving that they are right. You know what that is? It's a waste of good energy.
Destroying relationship.
It's just destroying a good. You can totally destroy a good day, because it can be a honestly small thing that doesn't really matter. So what I have been teaching myself the last 2 years, to give in. I mean, I don't know if you know the Enneagram, this spatial model for personality types. For those of you who actually know that, I am married to Svetlana, and she claimed to be a 1, a perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I was teaching myself a habit to give in with things that are not really important.
Yeah, the same to me. You are number 1 too, sometimes even more than me.
So it has actually worked for us. I mean, what do we get out of this? Destroying a wonderful good day with a beautiful mood, if we just, the only thing we get out of it is that we get the right.
I mean, because I live long time alone, I did decision myself, and for example, we walk somewhere, and I think we will go right. Jack say no, we go this way, and first my reaction was why, and then I think doesn't matter, let's go with him. But the most beautiful example I like about this, what Jack already started to say, it was there, you know, when we do trainings, and sometimes we become very tired, especially this online. We had training in Palanga where people was in conference room, and we sit and do training from computer. So from 7 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock afternoon, we sit near computer. So we was absolutely tired after. But Jack made of something still I don't know what. So next day he decided I will go to city to visit bank and so on. I said, no, I will stay and relax at home. But I was sure that Jack will come back for lunch.
Okay.
And I was waiting him and waiting, and he didn't come. I called him and found him in restaurant, in our lovely restaurant, eating alone without me, and I am sitting hungry. So I was really upset, because it was day of, very vulnerable day. And suddenly Jack came with ice cream and flowers and tell, I don't know why you were so upset, but doesn't matter. I don't need to understand. Just I know that you was upset. That's why I bring you ice cream for lunch and flowers. And all atmosphere in the room changed so dramatically. So it was really...
Once again, very, very small things, very, very small acknowledgement can make the whole difference.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
was not small, it was big ice cream.
It was a big ice cream, yeah. That's right. I've seen couples that love each other and release angers where they radiate back to being 3-year-olds in the kindergarten, fighting with each other, and that can for some couples that can destroy the whole day, and there's absolutely no reason for that. It's not worse at all.
Yeah.
So put the attention somewhere else. Recall happy moments. Suggest a special ritual. Let go and show your love. Number 6. Show your love. And I mean what I mean is physically show your love. Touch your partner. One place I always touch is here on the back. It's opposite the heart center on the back. It's a wonderful place to be a kind of empathic
And supportive.
And supportive, yes. And combine it with acknowledgement.
And I like how Jack say, hand around.
Yeah. That one here.
Yeah. Big hand around
big
me.
hand around me. So once again, be creative, be active, let go of negative stuff, let go of any kind of pride or anything like that, and focus. Look at the partner. Look at the partner. See the beautiful eyes, and express some acknowledgement, and then the state change again. That was number 6. Show your love. Yeah. Show your love. Have you any comments you would like to do to that?
Sometimes it's like, and we, when we chat to each other, we send heart to everybody all the time.
That's another thing
yes,
that you can do. In the smartphone, we have this special sign with hearts, where you can actually come up with 1,000 hearts or something like that. We use that all the time.
And even if we separate for a little bit time, I say, I will wait your heart.
Exactly, you do that. Yeah, you do that.
And he sent it to me, and I'm very happy. I have a lot of hearts.
So, it may sound childish, but it doesn't matter. It is the small things in the daily life, the attention, the thank you very much, the hands, the special suggesting for rituals or doing a ritual, letting go of being the one who are right, and so on. That is what makes a relationship more happy. So basically, the last one, number 7, can be the general one. Support all the time. Say something, do something that can support your partner all the time. And what happens? We know that from NLP. We make a habit. And even if it is a habit, you can still mean it. You can still feel for it. We make a habit of showing your support to your partner. We get back. What we send out will come back. That's another of the rules of the universe. What we send out will come back. What we send out from the heart will come tenfold back. And why not use that kind of very, very small things, make them so much part of you that you will also start to express this kind of things, maybe not such the opposite sex so much in business, but at least become so much associated with it that you give acknowledgement, reframing, good remarks all the time. I can remember a secretary, my first secretary in the NLP house in Copenhagen in Denmark. She was a very, very visual person. And she was very good to use the visual language. But she also had a very high tonality because of these very pictures. It was not really a voice that was created for hypnosis, not at all. It was much more a high voice from time to time. So what I did, one day she spoke with a customer, and I said to her when she has finished the customer, so today you were really careful to speak to this customer with a very soft voice. And she said, do you really think so? Oh, that's so wonderful. I have really tried my best. So I'm so happy for you tell me that. And from that day, she started to speak with a more soft voice to customers. I learned a lot from that event with my secretary. Take on a supportive lifestyle. Why not? Make 2021 the year to take on a supportive lifestyle. Simply make it a habit. Why not? I mean, the world is a little down at the moment, and it will probably take some time before we find our new way of living with economy and social life and so on. But why not decide here tonight, making 2021 as a year of supportive lifestyle. Yes, we can move on. What do we have next? Have you anything you would add?
No.
Okay, I was talking a lot alone.
Good.
Oh yeah. That's right. That question, please. How would you like it to be in relationship? How would you like it to be? What I would do, I would take a few minutes, either visualize it inside your head or write it down somewhere, but write down what are really important for you in a relationship. List your values of what are really important for you in your relationship. We suggest to take a few minutes for that. You can just use this question. What are really important for you? And make a headline with that, or a very short sentence. Just list, the most important, the top 5 or top 6 or something like that. Yeah. So we suggest make that exercise, start that exercise here and now. What are really important for you in a relationship? List it, the values of it. Please do. We will come back in a few minutes. So we are back. Hope you have made it even more clear what kind of values that are really important for you in relationship.
Yeah, and it can be not only list, it can be picture which includes this value. For example, for me, my picture of relationship before I met Jack, like partner, was that I sit in airplane, and my head was on the shoulder of man. So this picture includes that I am in relationship with strong man, with tender man, that I want to put my head on his shoulder, and we travel together. So I mean, a lot of value inside of this picture. And it became true, by the way. First, not in airplane, but in the bus, but then it repeats itself in airplane also.
Sure, true. Yeah. it's very, very good to make it clear. What do we want? And especially in relationships, that can be so important. I mean, relationships are important for people. And some people actually forget to actively work on their relationship. And once again, you can make a relationship successful just by remembering a row of small things. And hopefully what we have presented here can be usable, or maybe inspiring, or maybe just start your own creativity, whatever. I think we should move on to the next time. We have codependency, we have it here. Simple exercise. You can see we have ourselves and we have our partner. Now we can use that exercise to work with our current partner. We do that. But before we start to do that, we also were working with previous partners. Just to make sure that those energy strings, energy connection, attachments, that they become minimized and removed, finish to exist in between you and somebody else. And please notice, when I talk about those strings, they are invisible strings of energy. So honestly, we would like to guide.
Maybe first we explain with pictures briefly, and then it will be more easy to follow.
Yeah. So here we have the this kind of stage or floor or something like that. And we can put the partner here. We can put the partner on a chair or something else. And you can even work with more people and put them on different chairs. And then you can put yourself on a chair or something similar. And then the first thing to do is to visualize your partner. Second thing is to discover that connection here. There can be one connection. There can be several connections. It can be from different parts of your body to different parts of your partner's body. You will find those spatial connections. It may take a little time to visualize them, and it can help to say something like, what kind of string is it? Is it a stick? Is it a rope? Is it a string? Is it a big piece of tree? Or it can be very dramatic. And what colors will this connection be? What kind of colors, or will it be black or white? Find the so-called submodalities of it and simply make it visual. Next will be to realize that this partner here that you would like to disconnect, to get something from you through this string. So what is that? What comes to mind when we talk about what kind of resource, what kind of feeling flow from yourself to your partner? Simply find out what kind is that. Next will be to fill that person up. Fill that person up with this spatial kind of resource.
Can I add something?
Yes, you can.
If you can't find what resource partner want from you, just send love.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good idea. send love anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have actually realized now that what resource we talk about, and we have sent it, and we are that far. And next will be that we also verbalize some words. You can just be inside yourself. Verbalize some words that may have not really been said out in between the two of you. Maybe they have been suppressed or something. Now it's time to have it come out, to verbalize it, to say it. And the last thing, which may be the most important, will be after we have sent the resources, after we have verbalized, we also have forgiveness take place. Forgiveness, and that can go both ways. And because of the flow of resources, because of the saying the words, then it will be much easier to actually move into forgiveness. Forgiveness is a very important part of it. And when that forgiveness have taken place, then you can take your pair of scissors or a knife or whatever you use and make a cut. Cut whatever connections that exist. That will leave you with a part of the old connections and your partner with a part of the old connections. Now you make something special. You make a future version of yourself, and you make that future version at a higher level of development. So you visualize yourself at a higher level of development. And when you have done that, you connect to that future version of yourself. Take the free end and put it, but create a connection there. You do the same with your partner. The partner also should have a more developed version of him or herself. And we also should connect the free end here to the future version of your partner. That leaves the states with nothing in between. That means you are free. You are energetic, free to start something new. That could be a reconnection to a partner, or it can be finding a new partner, or whatever it is. There's one more thing, one more small thing. When you have connected to the future version of yourself, I would like you to use your creativity to associate into the future version of yourself, so that you anchor yourself into the future version of yourself and start to code the subconscious mind to start living the life of the future version of yourself. What would you like to add based on your experience?
And if you want, when you become future version of yourself, you can establish a new connection, more high quality, more lovely, with future version of your partner.
That's what we have done a number of times, and it's beautiful every time.
And also somebody can ask, but if I give these resources to partner, I will be empty?
Okay, what do you suggest?
No, because before we start this process, we connect with higher self or all sources from universe. So we have like endless stream of these resources, so we can share whatever.
Wonderful. Wonderful. We would like to guide this
and we will start
exercise for you. So once again, please, never mind if you have your partner present or not, just put your partner in a chair in front of you.
And we will start music.
Or someone you would like to disconnect from, please put in front of you.
Now music must be pretty with good loudness.
So visual the person you would like to work with in front of you. And find the connections. Find the connections. There may be one, there may be more than one. Please find the connections. Also decide what resources do the person get from you, your partner. What is the resources that flows from you to the partner? And you can actually connect to your spirit and call your spirit for assistance and start flowing the resources that normally go to the partner. So start flowing it in such a way that this person, your partner, becomes totally filled up with this resource. Also look into words. There might be words that has never been spoken out. It may be time to speak them. Or there may be something that your partner had never been speaking out, and it could be time for that too. And later, when that part has been finished, might be a need for forgiveness. Maybe forgiveness take place. That's right. And when forgiveness has taken place, you can take your knife or scissors and cut the connection. Allow yourself to cut the connection in between you and this person, ex-partner or current partner, whatever it is. Cut the connection. connections have been cut, you can recreate you can create a future version of yourself. A very loving, very caring, beautiful version of yourself. Within the resources that you can see inside yourself. Yes, you have contact to inside yourself. And take the free end of the earth connection and connect that free end to the future version of yourself. Whenever you have finished that, you can do the same for the person you have disconnected. And even more developed version of this person. With the resources inside that you may know that are wished by this person. Then you can connect the free end to this more developed person. And then you can do an experiment. You can move your awareness and make it associate into this future version of yourself. Associate inside. Anchor yourself inside that. Look out of the eyes of this future version. Listen through the ears of this future version. And become this future version. And let that grow and expand. Become more and more congruent with the resources inside this future. That's right. And you can take a little time to take yourself out of this exercise. And you will have this exercise. We will send you a recording, of course, for those of you who have been participating in Zoom.us. So you can repeat it yourself.
And we even have it in your Facebook page, I hope.
Yep.
Yeah, yesterday and today we did kind of test of new technology. We also stream it in Facebook.
Yep, it has been streamed in Facebook. A lot of those small techniques and processes that we can use by ourselves is described in this book, 7 Steps to Self-Mastery. It exists as a book. It also exists as a full pack. And what is it that we have inside the full pack? Yeah.
Oh, you have a lot of good quality recording. You explain a lot of technique.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody write just Winder Solak music in my anchor to connect to Jack, my higher self in a moment. Thanks for lovely experience.
Wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Jaswinder. Yeah. So nice to meet with you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It was so beautiful, Radhika.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for spreading love, Aditya.
And what else do we have after this? Okay.
We just announced
Oh,
our
yeah.
next.
Self-coach.
Yeah, if somebody wants.
Online self-coach take place starting the 3rd of January. It's a couple of hours in the early evening, Moscow time.
Yeah, you can find more in this with this link. Everything was written there. Yeah. And also everything about our program in this website.
Actually, this self-coaching system is very much something that is designed to be used with yourself, by yourself. So it's really a self-coach idea that has been put into a number of exercises.
Yeah, and we use it for our relationship a lot.
Very much indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Very much indeed, especially in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We have this presentation here tonight was part of a project in Akasha Coaching Alliance called the Global Awakening. It's something that ACA will run for the next year, the whole year of 2021 for free with different speakers. And here we have the speakers that will present in the first couple of months. The next speaker will be Mrs. Kusen Gandhi-Vik, and you can see it will be the 10th of January. It's about healing ancestral karmic patterns and raising vibration. I think I will see that. It sounds very exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And all of them are free.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they will be in our YouTube channel, ACA YouTube channel, and we will send you link together with recording.
Link to that YouTube channel. That's wonderful. Mm-hmm. Where you'll also be able to see the previous ones.
Yeah, with Indra. It was also very nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if we have here Akasha people, you can present your podcast also. Very welcome.
So, I think it's time to close down.
We have a lot of thanks from
Wonderful.
our participants.
Wonderful.
We are so happy that you are happy.
This is what makes us happy, if you can use what we present. Absolutely. This is why we do it, because we love to present it and we love to make you happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Love.
Love and light to everybody. Stay blessed. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. See you more.